I'm sorry. I have to make one more quick video just because I'm on this video kick now. This is definitely my old new hobby. all jokes aside, I have to apologize. Right off the bat, my videos, you probably are going to focus on social topics, current events, stuff like that. And if I ever say or make a reference or make a bias statement or an assumption towards your race or your profession or your people or your background or your understanding, like the other day I made a video about George Floyd and black folks, if that offended any African American person, or I made a video about racist attacks toward Asian people, if any of that, and I try to make it all positive and loving, but if any of it came across as, thinking that I know something that I'm not in because I'm just Matthew Allen. I'm just a 30-year-old white, California person who's knows a decent amount about cars and music and physics and stuff, but I apologize, and I never try to think that I know more about you than you know about yourself or your race or your ethnicity or your job or your calling on life. So please take this video as like a disclaimer that my intentions are good and they're never to look down on anyone or to know better. It's always to try to bring a spirit of understanding, even if that doesn't necessarily mean coming together, because that a fake hanging out session or a fake joining of is not the same as love and respect. That's actually a happening of dishonesty and one, because maybe two people don't even want to, oh yeah, let's get together and have a picnic and all the people will come and it'll be, well, no one has to prove anything to anyone, and no one has to prove anything to each other just to prove that we can go have a picnic together. We can have 18 separate picnics in 18 different states, but we don't need all these different picnics pooping in each other's food, or that's the worst example. God forgive me, Jesus Christ. Let's pray to God no one's doing that. Jesus. It's a figure of speech. We can, you can respect and be aware of your neighbor and love your neighbor. It doesn't mean you have to go hold their hand, because that becomes weird. And hey, God had 12 separate tribes originally. So again, I apologize if I've ever offended you, or if you feel like I've spoke out of my place. Please feel free to comment or to tell me, or if you want to make a video or whatever, I'll host it for you, or you can make it at me. Do that. Or if you want to make a video about my life and how I need to fix it, or what is something I need to understand better, please do. That's part of the game. That's part of it all.